What's up? What's up? It is Friday, June 8th, and I am leaving on Monday for just under 3 weeks. So I figured it's good enough time now as ever to do an update. Everything has been doing pretty freaking awesome. What I want to say is it's amazing. Once you see one pod set, it's just like, oh my God, there's another one, there's another one, there's another one. So I'm really excited. I got some supers that are setting. That are growing, mainly in the containers over there. But it looks like a lot of these that are in ground will probably start setting some pods. I got a couple, some hobs and stuff that I've already set. Probably when I get back at the end of the month, I'm gonna be like, hey babe, I need at least a day and a half to harvest and to go through and really work the garden. So I'm really excited. I'm gonna quickly run through some of my favorites and the ones that are doing really well. I'll point out a couple that aren't doing so hot, but it looks like everything is pretty much turned around pretty well. So this is the Butch T, both of these, and you'll see a picture now, but there are a ton of like buds that are coming out in this thing. It's pretty awesome. I love it. Really excited about it. My other TS Reds, they're okay. They're not huge. This one's from Ronnie, Alabama Jack, and this one's from Judy Pepper Lover. The Pepper Lover one's a little bit high, a little bit bigger, and my Ronnie over there, it's in a pot, isn't doing too hot at all. So this is Yellow Scorpion, doing pretty well, and both of these are Morugas. And finally, they are kind of coming around. I'm happy because I planted 2 Morugas in here, then I planted 2 Morugas in pots, and the Morugas in pots aren't doing too good. But these are doing well. This Nagamorich, man. I came out after we got hit by that tropical storm, and literally, like, right here, I mean, I've lost pieces of this plant and it just refuses to die. So it's pretty motivating, makes me happy. This is a Boot Brown. This is that chocolate boot that got topped by the weather. But it's, it's sprawling out pretty well. This is a peach, and this one's a chocolate. It's also got topped by the weather right here. You can see. The Indian Carbon's finally doing pretty well. It looks like there's a pod or 2 setting in here. I'm excited about that. And this is just a red boot. My red boot over there, and the pot's doing a lot better. These both are 7-pot originals, and they're doing really well. A lot of flowers and a lot of buds, kind of like the Butch T. This is really interesting. This is the 7-pot yellow I got from Cross Country Nurseries, and let me find another one. Okay, this is a Douglas I got from Cross Country, and it's yellowing. It's not doing too hot. And this one is the 7-pot yellow. So it's really turned around. This one's probably the best out of everything I got from Cross Country. This one right here has turned around the best. This is a 7-pot white, doing really well. Probably just as good as the 7-pot originals. Got a flower right there. Let's see, Primo, Jonah, Barakapur doing really well. This is that Douglas I said it's not doing too hot. This is my Douglas. It's filled out really nicely. There's a ton of flowers and buds in here. So hopefully they start setting pretty soon. So when I get back, I have some right pods. Brain yellow, brain red. Both of my brains that are in pots are doing better than the ones on the ground. Infinity. This one's taller. The one in the pot's doing better, but this one actually is starting to straighten out and doing really well. Which I want to say that a lot of people freak out when they get all this distorted growth, and they're like, "Oh my God, what am I gonna do? I need calcium, magnesium," which is ridiculous. Listen, let your plants do what they do. They're gonna grow, and unless you see crazy spots and things are dying, don't waste your money and your time because you're gonna kill them yourself. These things are meant to grow just on the ground. Let them do what they do, and I'm telling you, you're gonna get better results. Fatali Cross, 7-pot, or Douglas Cross, and Naga Cross. I'm really excited about these. My red hob, I got 2 pods setting. You can see right there. One next to the other. Then this is an orange hob. Let's see, chocolate, and then Francisca. This is from Cross Country, finally starting to come around, and this is a black hob from Francisca, or from Cross Country, and that's coming around as well. Peach Hobolokia. This is another, this is a Bond of my Jockeys. This was the smallest of all the plants, and it's actually doing pretty decently. It's almost as big as something like the Peach Hobolokia that I have over there, but it's still not where I'd like it to be. This is a Scotch Bonnet Yellow. Hopefully this turns around. It's putting out growth but it's not as big as some of the other cross countries. Both these are Fatalis. This is a dottle from cross country. Peach Hobolokia, I think there's a pod in there somewhere. Yeah, there's a couple of them set in there. I can't zoom all the way in with this, but you'll see a picture in a second. Yellow Hobolokia, and I got some pods on this one, and I got some pods on the one in the container over there. Red Scorpionero from Mahi Joe. This is the Maui Purple. This is a great looking plant. I mean, such a great. I have one in the front yard, just like in a pot as you walk up to the house, just because this is a cool looking thing. This goat's weed really ain't doing too well. It's not dead. It's putting off a little growth, but hopefully, I don't know, it catches. This is a Pimenta de Cherio. I got a couple pods that are in there, one right there. And this is a red Cheerio, and there's a bunch of, you know, circular, cool-looking pods that grow upright, which are pretty interesting, and hopefully those will change. My biker billies are doing awesome. Stand by for I'm going to harvest them because I want to make room when I'm gone. And there's probably 12 or so on these that are ready to go. Look at this thing, it's huge. This is like 5 inches almost. I mean, you really can't beat that. It's amazing. I'll pull them off, stand by for a video review. I know it's not super hot, but hey, it's a biker billy. They're the hottest jalapenos. They should be interesting. I'm gonna make a bunch of poppers with them for Sunday's dinner. Quickly, this row right here are some others that are doing decently. That's Indian Cayenne, Carolina Cayenne. There's a couple pods on that one. This one is, I've had some issues with that. It's Tunisian Backloudy. The Ahi Yellow. It's looking great, like a great plant looking, but I haven't had any buds yet. Trinidad Perfume, Tobago Seasoning, both of which haven't put any pods but are flowering. This one's a Dottle Sweet, and this one right here is Ancho 101, and there is a first pod forming. Okay, real quickly, because I got like 3 minutes left on this. These are my potted plants. I'm going, like I said, for about 3 weeks. So what I did is I ran the drip lines. I'm going to set it for every 4 days and let the wife, you know, kind of give her an idea of how to water if she sees something that's really, really bad and needs water. But I have yet to use my drip lines minus the first time as a test. So hopefully, you know, everything goes well. We get rain every, you know, once or twice a week, which will keep these guys going, and I really won't have to worry about it. But I'm going to set it for every 4 days for about 15 minutes just to make sure that they get a drink. This is my other red boot Jolokia, doing really well. A lot of flowers on that. You can see it's such a gorgeous plant. I love it. This one right here is my Primo, finally starting to bud. I'm really looking forward to this one. And out of everything I have, this is my favorite. I've been saying since the beginning. This is my chocolate chocolate boot Jolokia. This is about 2 feet tall, and it's from the Pepper Growing Man seeds, and it's just it's like the perfect looking plant. It wide off really nicely. Finally I got a pod setting, and I think I have a couple more that are going to be coming in. There's that right there. Really excited. I love that plant. And here we go. Here was my first, and then I noticed this is a red brain strain. Such a great looking, crazy looking pod. Let me get it better. Yeah, there you go. I'm really excited about this one. You know, it's got the typical brain strain look, so when I get back, this one should be ready to go. These are the ones, like I was saying, weren't doing too hot. This is a T-Scorp Red from Ronnie, and this is a TS Maruga. I just don't know. It just never took. This one's the Infinity, doing really well. It's got huge leaves. I mean, they're like bigger than my hand. 7 inches long and about 4.5, 5 inches wide. Really, really cool looking plant. Finally starting to bud, so hopefully some of those set. And then I have a couple other cats and dogs running around here. But let's see. I think I have a yellow Hobolokia that's potting up now. Where's that? Yellow. Okay, yeah, Hobolokia yellow. Oh, there it is. You can see right there. That's a nice looking pod right there. So really excited, and like I said, I have not used any synthetic fertilizers on these things since they went into the ground. I fed them with tea once, and I'll probably feed them with tea 1 or maybe 2 more times this entire season. They really don't need to be fed that much. I'll give them 1 feeding with a fish fertilizer when I get back, but other than that, I'm letting nature do its thing, and honestly, it's repaying me so well. I'm really excited when I get back in a couple weeks. Hopefully I'll have a nice big harvest video for you guys, get to show you the huge changes that's been for the entire time. But I really appreciate you guys taking out the time to watch, and if you have any questions or comments, leave them.